Happy Comic Con.
You guys enjoying yourself so far?
So far, so good.
It's only day one.
Scorpion, McGuire, only 3 shows. And the fan fest.
Criminal Minds, yeah. I am supposed to ask about Quintus. I've been told by like 3 different
very
sites.
excited about it.
Now, well, I've had 3 different sites, like people that were supposed to come and couldn't make, and be like, please ask about this, please, please, please. I'm like, sure, I'll take my time. Awesome. So, what can we expect in the upcoming season?
Well, season 2 ended with Toby proposing marriage, singing a beautiful song, which was the first. I felt great about my singing. And then we find out that this one right here is already married. So we might or might not find out who she's married to. And we will see how strong this love really is.
How did you feel about that marriage
I think for me, as an actor and just reading the script, it's like, oh, okay. Just because it was so unexpected. And I think it creates sort of, again, that obstacle between Toby and Matthew. And again, that's something that's cool to play.
Wouldn't it also be nice just to have a happy ending?
I mean, we want the show to last a little while.
Yeah, there we
You know
go.
what I mean? But you know, yeah. But I think even the best relationships in the world take a lot of work and a lot of challenge. And this show does such a great job of showing a very human, realistic side of relationships. And these characters are heightened versions, of genius and trouble fitting in the world. And something I love about the whole Toby Happy thing is these people navigating completely unknown waters. And I assume that's what people are relating to with the show and why we need to stay on the air. Because it's not just the action and excitement and mysteries of the week. These are very real people that can relate to. I mean, I've never before gotten on my knees and proposed marriage and then just someone say no. So, when you're playing a scene like that, you just kind of go with it. And, God, being Scorpion it's like going to the gym for an actor. You get to do everything, and you don't have much time to think about it. You're doing a scene where you get rejected from marriage, go. You're doing a scene where you're about to die, go. Comedy, drama, action, suspense. And I think as an actor, I don't know how you feel, but it's nice not to have to think too much about it. You just gotta go. So,
I think that's where the spontaneity comes out of just the nuances and stuff. I feel like that's kind of what the editors actually
yeah, most of the stuff we want to say is stuff that just happened on the spot. Not any lines or stuff.
Which of those aspects of the show do you really enjoy doing? The humour, the acting, the love, what bits do you enjoy personally?
Depends on I think that's again what's so great is that because there's the action, the relationship stuff, emotional stuff, it changes all the time, and so it doesn't feel like a routine, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, it's a real. I'm lucky to be on a TV show, but to be on a TV show where we're not doing the same thing every week. Look, there's some things that are procedural like, but we'll do some action in the middle of the action. There's some romance moments in the middle of the suspense. I'm going to make some wise ass jokes. It gets very emotional. The stuff that happens in the guy, the stuff amongst the group itself. We're not just like doing a sitcom. We're doing comedy all the time, and we're not doing a really dark show where it's really serious all the time. We really cover all our bases, and it's. I'm not just saying it. It's really lucky as an actor.
Doesn't that make the characters in the situation more real anyway? Because in real life, it's kind of a little bit of that. It's not like you're just feel like you're just alive or something.
Yeah, just because you're trying to stop a nuclear bomb doesn't mean you're not going to make a joke. And just because you have a really troubled childhood doesn't mean you're not going to be silly sometimes. As heightened as our reality is, I think the show works because there's a baseline of truth to the whole thing, and the truth comes from the character.
I think the strength of the series is absolutely almost like a family of the collective cast. I mean, has there been much in terms of like bonding in terms of between the lot of you? I mean, is there many cast barbecues?
We don't have time. I mean, we're shooting every day, all day, and we just making the show bonds us. That we go through so much, and we work incredibly long, difficult hours. Sometimes we get annoyed with each other. Sometimes we lean on each other, and you can't help it. We get very intimate and close in those situations.
Can you tease anything about the choices? And have they told you anything, or do you know what you're shooting?
Oh, you're looking at me like that?
Well, the only thing, like,
It's hard.
it's hard because we left off like season 2 where it's like there's these cliffhangers and I you know that Happy is married to somebody else. That's all I can say.
We can tell you that we know. It's when we found out what it was, our was, of course, really exciting. And what I do know that I can tell you about the season is, you're going to see a lot of characters interacting in ways we hadn't before, with different combinations, and some really exciting storylines. It's not fair. The writers come up with all this stuff and then tell us about it, and then they go back and hide in their room and then send us out and have to tell you guys that we can't talk about it. But hopefully we can be here next year and recap all the fun stuff.